This short clip is from my live trading room. You can engage directly with my fabulous team and me at LaDucTrading.com for all our research and trades. Or for just my daily live streams, you can access via YouTube memberships. All links are in the description. We do have a little bit of a bounce. You can see we dumped on Friday, ironically, and I do mean ironically, right at that 1488 level. No joke. Boom, 1488. So the market went a little haywire intraday. You can see where VIX hit that 1488 and spiked viciously, and SPX dropped aggressively, but then held at 6807, 6807. 6807. So there we go. Now, it did form a bearish expansion candle, but that is support. So you have to still break that 6807 to go see basically 6700. And you can see it right here. And I wouldn't be surprised this week if we go visit that. So we have enough data coming in, especially employment tomorrow, to have exactly that scenario. We also have, let me just check something, 6799, 60. Nope, we didn't have a true bearish engulfing, but honestly, it's close enough. Bearish engulfing where the top of this candle on a weekly engulfs the prior week. It was just shy. And I do mean like not even 2 points. So it's close enough. I can still see this 6807 busting. And then you can see on the intraday, we have levels. We have levels. Everything is about levels. Depends on your time frame. You get the chase time frame, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, wouldn't it be freaking ironic if we actually closed the year at 6666? Swear, that's where we hit in September, where I said, okay, it's time to protect. I'm talking big picture. And we have gone sideways since. Now, that's not to say next year won't be moving higher, but for right now, I'm just worried about this week and wealth preservation for you all into the end of the year. So that's what I'm looking for, is a break of 6807, and then we would come back down and obviously 6750 on the daily. But big picture, it's really this simple. 6700. Just like, don't complicate it. If we get inside that 6807 and hold, we're going to head down to 6700, and wouldn't even surprise me if we overshoot to 6666. I don't make the rules, but I notice when they're making and they're changing them. So anyway, we'll see what happens. But that was on Friday, where we got a little bit of a volatility trigger and Qs in particular. And then what really caused this 620 to dump? Remember Thursday, and then VIX hit that 1488 perfectly, and then Qs and anything. It was Avgo. And I had given 613 specifically. I said, all right, if we're going to dump, if we get a volatility trigger, we go into 613. And you can see we did. And you can also see that we did form a bearish engulfing. So yeah, we're heading to 603. All right. So VIX opened up above 1612. That's your level. Seriously, on a weekly, that's perfect. Let's see. It closed at 1574. It opened at 1609. It's now 1676. Keep it above 1612 and you've got pressure on the market. If it drops 1612, it's market bullish. 1612 for VIX. At the 1488 intraday, we came back in, got support at 1578. Look at that left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This is going higher. We got a nice little potential short here with the market. So let me just do a measured move. 1838. That's it, but we'll take it. So I've got 1838, but VIX never ever just does measured move. It moves higher. So that means, oh, that's perfect. See this candle here? The high is 1833. What did I just give you? I gave you 1838. That's where it's going if 1612 holds. Now, we would have drama if it gets above 1888. And the Qs, we have to break 613 to head down to 602. That's a lot, I know. So we're going to take maybe a little pause at 610. So I already gave these, but 613, 610, head down to 603, and SPX 6750 to 6700. I'm talking about right now. I'm sizing up in the short term, this week, this year. You know what I mean? I'm talking about we're going to use this evening star reversal, which is perfect candle formation for a bullish bent in VIX. That's all. I'm just using that right now. So we have a temporary floor of 1612 on a weekly. You can see it serves as a floor. It's right support. We got below it. Now we're getting back above it. All I'm talking about is for this directionally, I can see this moving higher to 1838 with overshoot to 1888. That's all. Didn't you just ask me about the mean of 1950? Isn't it hysterical? Anyway, I think this is heading to 1950 again. 1954 is the measured move of that head and shoulders. And here we go. Look at this gorgeousness. Okay, this is the E-mini Russell that I showed you. And I said, look at this. It was forming this roundabout. And now look at it. You got a left shoulder, you got a head, you got a right shoulder. The breadth still looks fine, but that is a short trigger underneath 25.45 for the RTY. And what will it bring? You break 25.45 and you will come back down to 24.88. That's what I have for the E-mini for the Russell 2000, and E-mini for the S&P is just, look at this chop zone. So couldn't get above the 6,900, came right back in, and now it's trying to come on down and break that 68.02, despite the liquidity that's coming into the market. Look, Fed and their 40 billion a month RMP program, so far it's bond market's going, yeah, but anyway, this is the level you still need to break. I would say right now 68.28 would be a good level, then 68.02, and you'll be back at 67.60 for the E-mini futures ES.
Join Club today to engage with Samantha and her team of 10 experts. Scan this QR code or click the link in the description. Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more live trading room recap videos and other content.